Hello everyone and welcome to episode 43 of Mentos Plays Spelunky. We are here for the October 6th daily challenge. I was actually planning on playing some more Volgar the Viking today, continuing my Path of the Valkyrie run now that we can move on to level 3. But quite frankly, I was doing horrible while playing it today. My play against the first boss who I can normally kill before he has a chance to attack. I was having trouble even killing in several cycles. I was dying in the same spot over and over again on the first Path of the Valkyrie mission. The part where you have to jump across the little blocks. And there's the one the Mjolnir's power-up is in. I was repeatedly just falling down at that segment, which was obviously taking my life, not allowing me to build up extra lives, was taking away all my items. So I decided to give it a rest since I wasn't playing very well today and just jump into Spelunky instead. And I'm going to hopefully be doing well on this daily challenge. Of course we will see. I do have very mixed results when it comes to Spelunky. But I have had some good runs relatively recently, so maybe it'll work out. We do have 5 health by the end of the first floor, which is of course a very nice thing when you can get the damsel for free. Here's another easy to get damsel, although she's going to take 2 damage right away. I'm going to be on the lookout for an altar, of course, because we would love to get the Kapala. There's really no reason I can think of why you wouldn't go for that. Once you're comfortable enough with your play to where you don't just expect to die by not getting all your damsels. You stay with me. I don't want to risk you falling onto spikes. Granted, there are no spikes to fall onto here, but it wasn't worth the risk. You're gonna go down there, and I am going to murder a shopkeeper for 27 bombs and paste. Easy kill was easy. Thank you as always, Norden. And we now have 31 bombs as of this level here. We're going to need to make, I believe we can make this jump. Yes. I would have been rather upset if I couldn't make that jump, quite honestly. And where is my damsel? Come here, you. We have one more mission to complete before you are dropped to the exit, and that was to break that pot there. A little shotgun jump to help out, but it didn't really make a difference because we didn't really need to do so. So the key is right here. We are going to need a bomb to get to it, unfortunately. But at least at least the chest is right here, even though I just messed up and cost myself a set of 2 hearts because I held forward too long. Off we go to go open up our chest, get the Ujedi. We have triggered both these arrow traps already. We got some more bombs in here. I actually quite enjoy that. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That could actually make things more difficult. That'll help. Oh god. What have I done? That worked out quite well. We want to get the spider moved back over to the left here. And then shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Perfect. Get more than the bombs we just spent back, which is obviously something important. That guy could be an issue to kill. I hate when they're in the position like that. Not much going on over here. So now we just need to take care of this I think the best way to do that will be to put a bomb in there. He'll get himself down over there. Okay, what is happening? Apparently I accidentally bumped my mouse button. And we're just going to leave that guy alive, and we're going to walk through this exit completely safe and unharmed. Works for me. We do have an altar on this level. Hopefully we can get at least most of the way to the Kapala. I doubt we'll be able to get a full thing in one level, but it can happen. I'm going to use a bomb there because there's a scarab. Oh, I think Mr. Snake here killed the scarab. So that was a waste of a bomb, unfortunately. Drop that down, grab our shotgun. There are some more bombs. I just heard the damsel, he must be down below. It's not the best place he could be. Oh god. I don't want to be down here yet, game. I want this torch to come with me. Here's our altar. Now we know the damsel isn't up top there. Is he down this way? Hard to tell. Oh god. We might be nearing the end of this run already, unfortunately. I keep taking worlds of stupid damage. Glad I didn't hit this dude. There's our damsel, so we are going to put a bomb here. Should hopefully, I was going to say, not only allow us to get the damsel, but get back out without using another rope. Oops. We can take him over to the altar. Ooh. Should really be a bit more careful with only 1 health left. Spring boots. Not a great item, not a bad item. Definitely one that I will not complain about. Let's go back and get our torch. Now we just need to worry about Mr. Shopkeeper. Of course, it is hard to tell where Mr. Shopkeeper is. I'm not going to be able to get that scarab, so let's just move on here. We are unfortunately down to 1 health as we enter the jungle, but hopefully that will be enough to last us until we can get something else worked out. AKA until we can get to the point where we sacrifice ourselves later on. That was rather risky. We are going to get the Kapala here. That's a good thing. Now, why did I put that rope there? Because we still have that Tiki Man we can collect some blood from. Same thing with this bat. Black market is on this level. So we just need to survive here until we can get to the black market. And then if we die, it might ruin our chances for a hell run, but it won't ruin our chances to keep going. That was risky, but it got us a health, so I am okay with it. Do I see the black market? I think maybe it's down this way. I do want to sacrifice this Tiki Man. Maybe the other one too. But you know what, that'll take too much time. Is it like right over here? No. I have to be careful that it's not back upwards, because we don't really have the, we don't have any ropes, so we don't really have a way to get back up if I'm not careful about how I move down. I was right, it's right where I thought it was. Excellent. That was real close, but we managed to make it work. Might have been rather foolish, but you know what? Now that we've found the black market, let's go back up here, get this other Tiki Man, bring him over to sacrifice. In part because it means that we can collect even a little bit more gold. Not gold, blood. And we're going to move on. We aren't going to try to find the damsel or anything, because once again, no ropes is a problem. That worked out better than I expected it to, quite frankly. I did not expect to make it out of that first row without taking a hit. Now things get easier, because now the lack of ropes isn't as painful. Blow this area up for these guys. And then that should be perfect. Was perfect. What do we got? We got pace down there. We already have pace. Here we got this compass, a couple of bomb boxes and bags. They do have ropes down there, and I think I kind of need to risk it for ropes. Because not having them, having ropes doesn't make a run successful. That guy is seriously still alive up there? He could be a problem. We need to take care of that. He doesn't have a shotgun, so he's much less of a risk now. Still a risk, though. There we go. Perfect. It also gave us a little bit more blood. It pushed us up to 3 health, which is of course beneficial to us. Good. And that was a very successful black market robbery. We're up to 57 bombs. We got 6 ropes now instead of 0. We've got spike shoes. We got climbing gloves. We got some various other things that are useful. Compass not being the least of which. And we are rolling right along. We're getting our health back. We've got a cape. That was the other big one that I forgot to mention. Oh, god damn it! I didn't mean to activate my cape right away. Okay, so no hell run there. Oh, screw you. Really? Really? Did that just happen? I hate this game sometimes. Whoop, looks like you took 1 hit of damage. Congratulations on losing all of your health. So we can no longer go to hell. But that is also in its own way somewhat of a benefit. It means we can focus a little bit more on... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was rather foolish. But we can now kind of chill here and keep an eye on this dude until he is dead. Perfect. I'm glad that he died right in plain view too. This area over here isn't hugely beneficial for us to kill, but it does offer up a lot of blood that we can potentially collect. We can get our damsel as well. We will whip for blood once. Whip for blood one more time. And then take to the exit. Now the question is, do we go after the vault? And you know what, I'm gonna say we go for it. We aren't going to ghost it, however, because the ghost is already here, and this guy could be a problem. So, we're just going to take the money and run. Works out. And this guy has a jetpack. He's also dangerously close to me. You know, we could potentially still get to the Hedget, I think. I'm not sure if it works like that if you've already wasted the Ankh, but we might as well give it a shot. And that is going to involve us blowing up this altar. Which isn't going to cost us because of the fact that we are over... And because we already had enough favor to work that out. Damsel, I'm not even going to try to carry all the way down to the exit, but I'm going to whip her 3 times for blood. 2, 3. That gave us a health. That's worth it. A machete doesn't really interest me. I have a shotgun. It's much more useful. That frog came dangerously close to hitting us. Now, the shopkeeper is going to be kind of a pain to deal with. His position is not the best. So my plan is if we find another altar, we can blow it up and get the ball and chain, which might allow us to break into the statue, even though we don't have the Ankh to activate. I'm not sure if that's how it'll work or not, but it's worth a shot. We might as well try to experiment while we have a run that we can't go to hell in anyway. In the meantime, we are going to collect as much gold as possible here on the ice caves. Just because we can't go to hell doesn't mean we can't put up a good score. You come here, Mr. Damsel. Whip you twice. I missed all the blood from that second whipping. And we're going to toss you on the worm, let you enter there. We're going to stay behind because I don't really want to go to the worm. And then we are going to continue on with the level, and you will be waiting for us when we're done. Easy enough to deal with that shopkeeper. We're up to 7 health. And since we don't have to kill ourselves, that's a good thing. Otherwise it would be kind of pointless to be gaining this much health, but as it stands, it's actually quite useful to us. We will grab our little idol here, bring it to the exit, and then move on to the next level of the ice caves. So our honest goal right now is to beat Olmec. Our backup goal is if we can pull it off to try to get to hell despite not having the Ankh anymore. I'm not sure if that's how this works. I have not done research into it, mind you. I haven't even actually tried the theory of breaking into the statue with the what's it called? The ball and chain. But I have heard that that works, and I have no reason to know whether it will work with oops. I was gonna say, you stay there, shotgun. This guy is already dead. Excellent. There is another altar here, so we can at least test this theory. Oh, nope, that's the spiders. And the ball and chain. Okay. Oh god. I fly so slowly now. So we're gonna try this. Whether it's gonna work or not, I don't know. It's also making me very worried about trying to ghost this vault up top, mind you. Oh god. No! Can't bring my shotgun up to that crate. It's a teleporter, that doesn't help me. Oh god. It is very hard to move with this ball and chain. This is the first time I've ever gotten this, mind you, so I did not know that that would be the case. So we're going to be going through the game, trying our best to carry this ball and chain with us, as well as trying to use it to break into the statue without respawning by way of the Ankh. Who knows if that will be possible or not. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Oh god. How does one make this breakthrough in this area? No! Well, we didn't get a try because I'm not really sure how the ball and chain actually works for that trick. But we at least had some interesting way to die there. We put up a decent score as well. Could have been better, obviously, but it was worth a shot. That was fun to mess around with. And now we're just going to finish up this episode with a few speed runs to see if we can't recreate the magic that was that one run, where if I hadn't fallen myself in lava, we would have easily beat Olmec and gotten the achievement. So this is our challenge now. The challenge to beat the game in 8 minutes or less. Which is every bit as difficult as it sounds, mind you. Every bit as difficult as it sounds. That was a bad start. That was a very bad start. That's what we like to call a mistimed jump. Well, obviously the hard thing about a speedrun is balancing out collection with speed. Because if you come across something real good in the shop and don't have the money to buy it, obviously it doesn't help you. But if you've spent so much time going for money to try to buy an object, ouch, that was pure bad luck. But if you spend your time trying to collect money to buy stuff, then generally speaking you aren't moving fast enough to get the speed achievement. So, it is a very, very difficult balance to strike. And it is exactly what we will be trying to do here. Obviously the key doesn't interest us all that much. The pace is actually real useful. This altar could be useful if we find our damsel on the way down. Which does not look like we are going to. I do want this crate. Which was just a few ropes. No sign of the damsel? No sign of the damsel. Oh, the damsel's up there. It's already been killed by that cobra. Got it. That's unfortunate. A nice placed altar like that can be a huge help on a run like this. So we did take way too long on that floor, but oh well, it happens. Let's trigger this arrow trap. Good. Ouch. No, 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 no. Bullshit, I tell you. Okay, so 1 health left, but we made it to the jungle. It's not really a game changer, mind you. I forgot I didn't have the jetpack anymore. Being a bit careful with my dropping heights. I don't want to accidentally ruin the run with fall damage. That is the worst way to lose a speed run. There we go. So we're at 2 minutes and we're through just shy of half the levels in the game. That is a good pace to be on, I believe. Not really sure what the ideal pace would be, because you have to take into account not just that you're looking for the speed needed to get through the levels within that time, but you also need to be looking at the fact that it's going to take you longer, most likely, to get through the temple than to get through the levels preceding it. And also that if you don't have a cape, the ice caves become very difficult if you don't have a cape or a jetpack or something by that point. Which is rather unlikely in a speedrun. Oh, okay. I was trying to hit the piranha with the back of the whip and the bat with the front of the whip. It didn't work out. So, there's one failed speedrun down. Oh, there's a crate over here that we might as well grab. Ropes. Let's just place a bomb here. Drop on down. You get more ropes. I was really hoping for something else. And we are into the exit. Very good. 23 seconds, a bit longer than I would like, but that's because we did look for 2 crates. I don't really have time to deal with that giant spider, as much as I would like to get the pace. These levels may take us a little bit longer now, because we're going to have to kind of goad our way into the exit. But if we can pull it off, then that was definitely a worthwhile shop to rob. The shotgun will come in handy, the compass and climbing gloves will come in a lot of handy on the ice caves at least. Good. Okay, we took a hit stupidly because I didn't account for that spider there, but we got in the exit, which is what counts. This hired help there is going to come along for the ride, I guess. I really wish he wouldn't. Now our shopkeepers are angered. I'm not sure what has become of hired help. Oh god. There he is. He's just doing his own thing. There's the shopkeeper. I should have been firing while I walked through that corridor. Obviously distracted by the world's most dangerous man. Okay, now we can come over here. Swing down, we're going to collect both of these gold piles. Robbing shopkeepers on a speedrun isn't a horrible idea. You just have to be able to account for that. I think we were doing fine. The only difference was that I wasn't shooting down that corridor when I really should have been. I think I got a little bit overconfident that the shopkeeper at the bottom had died to some random hazard, when in fact he had not. Might as well bring the damsel with us. Now the question is, do we want those climbing gloves? Kind of, but A, we just fell down. B, I don't really want to spend the time to get them. How did that hurt me? Did that arrow really hit the moment that the damsel got into the exit? Because that's horrible. Okay, off we go here. I'm gonna take a couple seconds to get this crate. A few more bombs was worth it. Bombs are hugely important to get through the Olmec fight in time enough to move on in the speed run. I should have picked up the Matic there in hindsight, used a few bombs and got that. That could have been hugely helpful in certain parts of the game. Now what I kind of hope is that we find our way to the black market, not so much because it is useful to us, but because we might be able to make use of it in an unexpected way, so to speak, by way of just finding out a quick path through the level. Climbing gloves are real helpful. We're going to grab that gold, we're going to grab this and move on. We could afford a cape depending on how soon we get it, I think. We are kind of running the barrier there though. I forgot that we're doing a speed run there for a second, so I started exploring instead of trying to get out of there. There we go. Drop to the exit and go. Perfect. We got a little bit of health back. We've made one sacrifice. We could get a Kapala with the second one, which isn't hugely useful on a speedrun, but is still useful. Okay, so Monkey stole 3 of my ropes. That's fine. We have none left. I should realize that, but having none left also means that there's no way for me to get them back. I'm gonna buy a rope pile. And then we're just gonna real quick see if the damsel is over here. I don't know, but there's a crate. The crate is worth picking up. It's a parachute, never mind. Oh my dear lord! It didn't let me climb as fast as I hoped it would. Okay, one more try and then that'll be it for this episode. Ooh, lots of gems. That's a very nice bonus to get this early. Holy crap, that was the most amazing dodge known to man. I jumped down, triggered the arrow trap, bounced on the snake up over the arrow, and then managed to have dodged it. I don't think I've ever had a dodge that complex in this game before. Not to say that it's, you know, better than anyone else has ever done, but it was a pretty good dodge. We are going to waste the time to come to this altar. Sacrifice the collie can be hugely useful. We get spectacles, not so much. Not so much usefulness. As much as climbing gloves were kind of my undoing in that last run, we're going to buy them here. They are also hugely useful in their own right. The damsel up here doesn't look like it, so we're going to leave this altar be. I'm going to get 3 extra bombs down here, which, oh well. Here's where those climbing gloves come in handy. Thank you, climbing gloves. Might as well get pace while we're here. It's not going to take us long. And in the door we go. Excuse me, give me a second to get a drink. So we're already over a minute and a half, and we're still on the mines. That's not a good sign. But compass and climbing gloves is a real good combo later in the game. So at least we got something going for us to show for it. There's our chest, which we would have been kind of freaking out if we got to in that position normally. Nice try, frog. Nice try. We could get this altar real easily, and this idol real easily. That'll also make it easier to afford things if we find something we want later. Jump on this guy's head before he boomerangs me. Oh, that guy still got me. Okay. Level 2 of the jungle. We could use some more health for sure. Of course it's got to be a dark level. Because if there's one thing Spelunky knows, it's how to troll players. I see you're going for a speedrun. Did you want to do a dark level? Mystery box could have been useful, but I don't really feel like seeing what's in it. I probably should have, because we have more than enough money, or at least bought some bombs in hindsight, but I forgot that we got that idol and actually had enough money that we could make some, that we could spend some. If we run into a vampire here, we could be in good luck. There is one. Hopefully we can find the Ashgrave first. It does not look like we'll be so lucky. In fact, the Ashgrave is right next to the vampire, which means we can get a 2-for-1 here. Cape and a shotgun for a bomb. That is a trade I am willing to go with. No! Go away, vampire! Okay, so not in the best of shape health-wise, but we do have a pretty awesome item loadout for an attempted speedrun. Whether we've got the speed necessary to make it work, I don't know, but... got a crate here. Oh god. 3 more bombs, that's good. That snail was almost the end of my life, as weird as that is. Smells like wet fur in here, of course it does. Okay, that actually works because now I can shoot him from a distance, which should give us spike shoes. Yes! We are going to buy some more bombs as well. And then we're going to move on. Well, as much as I was disappointed that we got smells like wet fur, at the same time it was definitely useful to us. We are going to try to take our time a little bit on this level to get 1 more health. We're going to do that by putting that shotgun there, climbing back up to the top. And then getting this damsel from over here. And then floating our way to the bottom. Excellent. That went very quickly, about as quickly as I could have hoped it would. We are up to 4:39. We're getting kind of on the wire in terms of beating this in time. Ooh, that was real close to me messing that up. But we made it to the exit in about 10 seconds? 7 seconds. I was actually underestimating how quickly we made it. Damsel's not real close by, so it is not worth the effort to try to get that altar. Kapala's not going to be a huge difference maker for us at this point. If we die, it's probably going to be due to an instant kill, not due to something that the Kapala would have helped us avoid. So we do have to deal with Olmec and Anubis because he's right here at the start. Of course, Crocodile Man got angered. Oh god. Just get me out of there. We want all these things. Fortunately, we can't afford all these things. Just gonna bomb our way in here. Bomb that thwomp. Drop our shotgun. Get more ropes. It's helpful since we're going to use one right here. Get this damsel. No! It stopped just before I landed on it. I had that time for if he kept moving and he came to one of his halts and it screwed me over. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, we got really close to that speedrunner achievement. I'm very disappointed that we didn't make it, but at least it was a good run. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back next time. Later, everyone. Take care.